Hello there, Chad Remington here, the lead expert reporter of the prestigious Diamond Dynasty League. I had some free time. It's been a little bit of a wait on some picks. So with some downtime, I was gonna do a mid startup draft review for the PDDL. Again, very give my opinions on each team quickly. Try to do a lightning review on each team. A unbiased review of each team, of course. No affiliation with any of the owners, but very unbiased review. Maybe do a favorite, best pick, worst pick for each team. Um, and yeah, we'll get on started with it. We'll start off, picks 1 through 16 in order. Um, we'll start with Ryan Barkwitz's team. Um, quick review. I am a fan of this team right here. I think first three picks super strong. First three picks, um, kind of kind of off the rails here. As far as getting value type of thing. But he went up and got Tannehill. If he's your guy, I got to give you credit. I mean, I do like him, just maybe not that early. Higbee too, I also do like, but maybe not that early. But you're getting your guys, so I do overall like this team. I think you've done a pretty solid job with it. Best pick, I'm gonna have to go with ETN here as my best pick for you. McLaurin's right there with the best pick. Also, props to you for not fucking up the 1-1. That deserves credit. And worst pick, might have to go with I don't really hate any picks, to be honest. I'll say Tannehill just because you reached for him a bit, but he's your guy. I'll give you credit. Um, Lightning quick review done. Let's keep on going with Christopher Shosey's team here. Um, actually another squad I kind of like looking at it right here. You know, Delvin Cook was the right pick. I agree with that. Not a big fan of the Jacobs, but DJ Moore, real good pick here. Um, Lawrence Fant, I think these were solid picks. You can't. We're only gonna know in the future if they were good picks or not, but I like them. Three strong, young receivers here. They can make it big or not. We'll see, but I do like this team. I think it's gonna be a team that's could compete right away. Also, will compete in the future. Um, but best pick, I might have to go DJ Moore here. Big fan of DJ here. And worst, I might go Jacobs, much as I love him and his game. Gonna go with that as the worst pick. Evans team. Uh we three solid squads in a row right here to start off the draft. We got JT. I heard from a source that would have been Jason's first pick at the 5 spot. So it was a solid pick. I'd agree with it. Don't really love this Miles Sanders pick, but still pretty. There's still potential. It could work out. Not a big fan of, not the biggest fan of the Michael Thomas pick, but also if he comes back healthy, he goes back to old Michael Thomas. I mean, this is gonna turn out to be a steal. So, um, Trey Lance, uh, uh, this is the next Patty Mahomes. That's all I'm gonna say. Absolute fantastic pick here. Fantastic pick. Can't say it enough. He's Patty Mahomes 2.0. He will be the next $500,000 contract in the league. He is all the tools. It's just might take some time. Elijah Moore right here. I think that's his name, Elijah Moore. Um, he good solid pick right here too. So overall, I think another squad that's can compete right away, will compete in the future as well, and fight and be a top dog. So a big fan of this team right here. John Watson wasn't not the biggest fan of that pick right there, but maybe he comes back after 2 years, maybe he doesn't go to jail for 10 years for all this alleged stuff. You know I'd like to go on the record that I don't support Deshaun Watson in his alleged actions um, as a reporter. Um, do like the Marshall pick here, trading up to get it. Was a fan, especially before this wide receiver run right here that happened. Uh, overall, again, it's gonna good squad, solid squad. I really like it. It's again gonna compete right away, but also scary in the future. A lot of potential here. Best pick, I gotta go Trey Lance. Patty Mahomes is a great. Sorry, Trey Lance is a great pick right here. Worst pick, I might have to go with Miles Sanders here. Just I think there was a bit more. I just gonna have to go Miles Sanders. We're gonna stick with it. Solid squad though. Warris, Tyler Schaefer's team. Uh, I didn't to start off. Solid Kamara pick. I like it. Can't hate on Hopkins. He fell in this draft. Don't not completely sure why he fell, but he did. So taking him here at the 213 is a very good pick. Following up though with Robinson Cup, I do like Cup for a couple more seasons, but following up with this, maybe not the best. They're kind of old receivers, not exactly young, little scary, but he does follow it up with a couple young guys. Getting up to trading up to get AJ Dillon, you gotta respect it. Tua, I'm not a big fan of this pick at all. Irv Smith, I like. Cole Kmet, but St. Brown, can't hate it. So overall, I think he kind of started off pretty, not bad. Pretty solid squad that can compete right now, but years down the road, not sure. But then is following up with some young guys, so I'm gonna have to give him credit here. Best pick here, DeAndre Hopkins for sure. Taking advantage of it, and worst pick, I'm gonna have to go with Tua here. Um, Jason, the I mean, I do like this squad. I am very close to Jason. He's a good friend, very funny guy, very nice guy. I can't, I don't want to make this a 55-minute video, but just really value his friendship. He's just a good owner. He'll really connect with his players. I know he'll run a good squad. So I have faith in him, what he's thinking. But really young wide receiver core here. Trading up to get CD Lamb, kind of questionable. I think he shouldn't have done a 4 to 5 back-to-back for it. But, he got his guy, so you can't hate it. Kind of going back to Ryan's, if you're getting your guy, you can't hate it. Future Hall of Famer here, Kyle Pitts. No doubt about it. So I think this was a steal in the in the third round, early third round. People are going to look back at this and go, wow, I can't believe he made it that far. But not a lot of depth, a lot of young guys. We're looking at five rookies. Don't know what his plan was during the draft or going into the draft, but I don't think he was thinking to draft 5 rookies right away. A lot of potential though. If all the pieces fit in, this it'd be a real dynasty. I guess that's the point of the dynasty league. So should be a lot of fun to watch this team. See if they grow. See if he can get them all to work together. Best pick, I'm going to have to go with Kyle Pitts, future Hall of Famer again. And worst pick, I don't like the DK. He kind of reached for him. I don't know what the trade talks were, but kind of had to reach for him. Maybe I would have taken Justin Jefferson here, but I might have to go with the worst pick is the first pick. Ryan Brownlee's team. Not a lot of action. Maybe he could be a little more like Jerry Jones, but that's okay. This team, I look at it and it's okay. It's okay for right now, but the wheels are gonna fall off this car, and if there's no trophy in the passenger seat, yikes. I don't know what to do with that car, but Derrick Henry, Mixon, I am a Mixon supporter. I don't think this was a bad pick per se, but there's a lot of wide receiver talent out there that could have been taken in front of this pick. Keenan Allen, I mean, I don't remember last time this guy's played a full season, hasn't battled injuries, getting old. Russie, let's see if they let him cook. Jones, I have an insider reporter saying he might get some marijuana charges, or pot as the kids are calling it nowadays. Charges. He's getting old. Absolute freak though, so we'll see. Jasicki, right now he's got Tua throwing him. Will they figure that out? Maybe him and Tua have a connection this year, like continue it from last year. But then Tyler Boyd, Corey Davis, I mean, just not sexy names right here, but they'll do for this year. So again, this is a 3 to 4 team here to me, 3 to 4 year team here. If we'll see, we're gonna have to see. What best pick? I'm gonna go with Russie here. Potentially they let him cook, especially since Russie fell to him, after this quarterback. Worst pick, I'm gonna have to go Keenan Allen because again, this is like a 1-2 year player here. Don't like it that much. Matthew Mills team over here. Starting off with Saquon, will Saquon be healthy for the start of this year? Unsure, but get him with the 7th pick. Can't argue with it. Can't fight it. Ian Montgomery, still a fair running back. Hasn't really shown too much, but hasn't shown too little. So it's all right pick. Dak, I do like the Dak pick here, especially again this quarterback run, and you getting Dak here. Solid. Hopefully he comes back healthy. Past that though, I'm not happy with or not doesn't excite me looking at this team. Tyler Lockett, yeah, we'll see. DK's there now, and Lockett's just kind of thing of the past. Zach Moss, Buffalo running backs, they're all, who knows who's going to emerge. If Zach Moss comes out of there, then maybe this is a really good pick. Brandon Cooks, number one on the arguably the shittiest team in the whole league. Cam Akers, I think it was a solid pick here. I think you took him in the round that he would have been taken. So not amazing value, but maybe he's just out the season and comes back, recovers, and you got a great pick here. So I think it was a pretty good value pick right off to start the round though, to where I think he would have been taken. So overall, the reach on Darren Waller, he'll be good for a couple of years. I don't know if that's what I would have done if I was running a team, but we'll have to see. I'm gonna have to go. Best pick here is I'm gonna like the Barkley and Cam Akers combo right here. Maybe it's kind of not worrying about the first year, and I kind of that's maybe why I don't like this team fully compared to some other ones. But I'm going to go tied for best pick here. Worst pick, I'm going to have to go with this Zach Moss, Brandon Cooks combo. I just not a big fan of either of these guys. But maybe Zach Moss, proves me wrong here. David Gaines, we'll try to speed up. A little more lightning quick here. We got David Genuit. Traded back with Kev to get Harris and Gibson. Big fan of Gibson here. Harris, they're gonna run him to the ground. Mike Tomlin is a pro at this. He gives him a lot of carries for a couple yards, and then they're pretty much dead. But it should pay off hopefully for him. Gibson, absolute stud. Really like him. Here though, Gaskins, there's other things I would have picked here personally. Not a big fan, but again, maybe he's a solid year here. Jerry Jeudy, love this pick right here. Absolute best route runner league, no doubt about it. Just on a shitty team, right now at least. So, but it's a dynasty. Who knows? Maybe Aaron Rodgers meets up with them. You never know. Chase, it's all right. Matt, the big reach for Stafford here. I don't know what Dave was thinking. I'll have to reach out to him after this. But he has followed up with two really solid wide receivers, Mike Williams, Mooney here. Overall, pretty solid running back, and then high upside wide receivers. Mike Williams gonna have a great year. But still no punting at tight end. Can't hate that decision, but it's solid, but it's not exactly doing it for me at the same time. It's gonna, but at the same time, you gotta trust Davey G in getting his guys. So, and that's what he's done here. So, best pick, I gotta go Antonio Gibson here, and actually, I'm gonna switch to Jerry Jeudy. Really like the Jerry Jeudy pick here. Worst pick, easily Stafford. I'm just gonna move on. He might have yeah, we're moving on. Dean Stepbro, again, he's one of my step bros. unbiased here again. Um, I really like this squad. Really like the squad he's putting together here. Um, up to the 7th round. Not the biggest fan of Singletary pick there, but Justin Jefferson, absolute steal. Might have been Chubb, Jefferson, kind of pick of the best pick of the first round, according to me. Um, CEH falling to him here is pretty solid. Great offense. Amari, CeeDee Lamb is really good, but Amari can't really hate this. I maybe would have picked Godwin here, but what do I know? Hawkinson, pretty good value here. A young quarterback, stud. Juju, maybe he can turn it around. We'll have to see how this kind of turns out. But Robbie, trading up to get Robbie here was a very good pick. Gotta love Robbie this year. And Singletary, yeah. But overall, a really young squad a very young squad that can compete right away. And also is gonna be a problem for the league for the next few years as well. Just a tough squad here. Brian's team here, getting heavy on wide receivers. You gotta love to see that. Patty Mahomes in the first, big surprise. Wasn't expecting it, but you gotta love it too. He's got to get his guy. There's no way he makes it back in the second to him. So, gotta respect it. Kelvin, will he stay healthy? Absolute monster. Will he stay healthy? Godwin, a lot of potential there. Ayuk, even more potential there. So solid 3 wide receivers here. Following up with Courtland Sutton, absolute freak. Love him. Gallup, not a big fan of that pick, but Trey Sermon right here. If he emerges, great pick. If he doesn't, this is gonna be worthless. So that'll be. He's a lot of talent here though. Gus, can't hate it. Good value there. Overall, solid squad here again. Punting it tight end. Will he be able to compete with future Hall of Famer tight ends that he's gonna have to go up against? But we'll see. Best pick, I'm gonna have to go with. I like almost all picks equally. To be honest, really is a solid one. So it's tough to pick a best one. They're all really solid. I think this is gonna be a real good squad again. Compete for the next few years and even now. If Trey Sermon can Sermon, I don't know, can step up. And if Gus can do some stuff, he might be competing. Otherwise, he's not really competing this year. But if so, really good squad. Worst pick, I gotta go Gallup. Gotta go Gallup there. Also could be a lot of value there, but we'll see. Kyle Anderson here. Tyreek, I personally don't hate it. A little older, maybe could have won AJ Brown, even Devontae, even Stephon Diggs, CeeDee Lamb, and a stud. I should just add that in again for the 8th time. But solid. DeAndre Swift, really like this pick here. Solid pick. Talented guy. Shitty team, but we'll see. Kyler got his guy. I mean, he started off it, so the QB. So can't like it. I do not like these 2 picks though. Robinson, Jones. Maybe Robinson does emerge for a year or 2, but I mean, the fact that they drafted ETN, not a good look for Robinson's future. We'll see. Ronald Jones, another young guy, not that good, but kind of slowly getting better. Best pick I think of Kyle's draft is trading up to get Deontay Johnson. Absolute steal. Top 5, top 10 potential eventually. Who knows what this guy can do. Can be a monster. And after this, just kind of Landry. Ugh. Yeah. But yeah, Jonnu, who knows? Crowded tight end room. Still young though. So I think he's kind of going back and forth. He's having some good rounds, having some bad rounds, having some good rounds, another bad round. So but I'm not, I'm just an expert. So who knows? But not a bad squad though. Not a bad squad. So first, best pick Deontay Johnson. Worst pick. Slander's pretty freaking ugly, but it's so ugly it doesn't even count. I might have to go with James Robinson here, but also, maybe go Edwards. It's a tough spot at this wide receiver, so I don't hate these picks. Wasn't a lot there, but I just don't like this strategy. Brad Parkowitz, I mean, this team this team just does not do it for me. It does not. Nothing nothing excites me about this team except Josh Allen here. I no second rounder. There's a lot of good people here, and not having one of those on your team is a big hurt. To follow it up, I mean, he got a 4th and 5 out of it, very good. Especially back-to-back picks. Looks, ends up trading those, but I mean, Claypool, Devontae Smith. I mean, Mark Andrews. I mean, he's young, but you know, I mean, you could have had a stud over here, such as I don't know, CeeDee Lamb, but it just doesn't do for me. Thielen's getting old. Melvin Gordon's all right. Logan Thomas, solid, but still pretty darn old. Tony Pollard, I mean, he's just at this point a handcuff to your Zeke pick, which I won't even talk bad about that pick. Maybe Zeke turns around that offense. Maybe he goes back to old Zeke, but Madison, I mean, I don't hate the pick, but yeah, you're looking for a lot of things to fall into place. And I don't know. I just don't. Josh Allen's the only bright spot of this team right now, and especially for how many picks he's had, it's a lot of swing and misses in my opinion. Best pick, Josh Allen. Worst pick, whew. I gotta go. I don't know. Devonta Smith with Jerry Jeudy here. I mean, you just can't do that. Even Ayuk, a lot of potential. You know, they're just so. I don't know. Don't know about that. Maybe he proves me wrong. Maybe this. I think I could take this guy in a fight even, but maybe he proves me wrong. Maybe he makes it in the NFL. We'll see. Eric, we got I first look at this. I don't these first all fan of these guys right here. First 6 picks. AJ Brown, monster. He's in a league of his own. Dobbins, can't hate this pick. Maybe I would have picked Swift, but Dobbins, better offense, better team. Can't hate it. Lamar, we got a stack here. Didn't realize. A little Lamar Dobbins, dump off stack here. Higgins, I've heard a lot of good things about Jamar Chase, but Higgins is also a beast in his own, especially, I think he'll continue from last year. Dallas Goedert, great tight end here. Very underrated here. Mike Davis, I think he's going to be good for, I think he'll be solid. So this is kind of a solid squad for this year and for a couple more years at least. Kenny Drake, not a big fan. David Johnson, very good value here. Fun fact, David Johnson was like the number 19 or 20, something like that, like half PPR running back. So a lot of value here. People hate on him, but solid squad here. Can't hate on it. I'm going to have to go best pick. I like the AJ Brown pick, especially this late in the first round. And worst pick, I'm going to go with Kenny Drake, but him, Jones, or Jacobs, we'll see. We'll see what happens in that backfield. Aaron Flatt's team. Overall, I kind of dig this team to an extent. Very arguably one of the best, the strongest start to double wide receiver. Just 2 monsters right here. Javonte Williams, I cannot hate this pick. We'll see if it works out or not. Kareem Hunt, top 5 running back if Chubb goes down his current team. Kind of still a little young if he goes to another team in the future. I mean, who knows? Jalen Waddle, I think, is good value right here. Justin Fields, we'll see. Odell, I hated this pick. Guys, don't like him. Not a fan, and Ruggs, not a good pick either, in my opinion. So I don't know. I think he started off pretty well. I like it, but then kind of doesn't do it for me in this part of the draft. Best pick, I got to go Diggs here. Worst pick, I'm gonna have to go Odell. I don't believe in him. I don't like head cases on my team if I were managing him, but we'll see. Maybe he can go back to the old Odell. But you got Kev here. A lot of movement here. Traded up to get Chubb. Again, one of the best picks of the first round here. Eckler, I'm not the biggest fan, but pretty close with Kev. I think everyone knows that Eckler here was a hindsight 2020, but obvious pick here. Chris Carson, not bad. Robert Woods, no, wide receiver 1. Marquise Brown, wide receiver 2. That's where this team gets off the rails for me. Oh, like, Rodgers win now. Maybe he plays for another 5 years. I don't know. Henderson, kind of a one-year thing. I mean, it looks like Kev's kind of going for a win right now, and I don't hate it. I mean, I like this team more than another, competing to win right away teams, but a lot of needs a little help at wide receiver. We'll have to see. Uh, Sorry if my voice changes, goes a little lower or higher as this video goes on, but best pick, I think Chubb. I got to go with Chubb here. Worst pick, I mean, leading off with Robert Woods as your 1 is a little, I don't know. I think he's going to have a great year again, but getting older, only a couple more good years left in him. We'll see, and just not a lot to follow that pick up with a future. So I win now, Kev. Again, I'm sure he'll be able to handle his team when the wheels start falling off. He'll be able to build some wheels on, whether it's a trophy or not inside. So I trust Kev, but we'll see. And last but not least at all, Steve Mann here. I like these first 2 picks. Aaron Jones is a great first round pick here. Still, everyone underestimates him. Always proves people wrong. Kelsey, getting old, but gosh darn, he's like an older Kyle Pitts. Still love this pick. Justin Herbert, I love Justin Herbert. Would I have taken Dak or Russell? I don't know, but Justin Herbert, man, sky's the limit for that guy. Very surprised that he was not taken right here by Kevin. But then we got 4 straight wide receivers. Gotta love to see that. Will one of them work out? Or will a couple of them work out? I would say so. Mike Evans, will he score more than 5 yards and in a game and not have 3 touchdowns? Maybe he'll have 60 yards and a touchdown. Maybe he'll get back to that type of thing. But either way, Evans puts up points. You can't hate him. DJ Chark, will he come back from not as strong last year? He's got Trevor Lawrence now, so this is a big year for DJ. Bateman, love it. Lot of upside here. Guy's a monster. Pittman on a solid indie squad. Can he emerge? Can he surpass T? Sorry, we had some studio malfunctions there. And Damian Harris, will he take the number 1 role? There's a lot of questions here, and if they pan out, I think everything's going to, not a lot of questions, a few questions here, but I think I think they're a higher chance to work out than not, and I think this will be a pretty solid squad here. Don't hate it. Getting guys that he wants to, so at the end spots with Ryan and Steve, getting guys that you want, it's just can't hate the approach at all. I don't know if I did a best pick for Kev. Oh, I did. Just kidding. Best pick for Steve. I'm going to have to go with Aaron Jones here. I mean, I think still, even without Rodgers on his team, still can do a lot of damage. Worst pick, might have to go. I'm just going to go personal here. Damian Harris. I never trust New England backfield. No idea who's going to emerge out of it. So he did play solid last year though, so maybe he does, and maybe me saying it's the worst pick, is proves me wrong here. But yeah, it's a full review. Maybe we'll follow this up with a full draft tier list. I don't know. We'll have to see, but we'll see what the network allows. But yeah, thanks for listening to the review. Appreciate it. Let's as an unbiased reviewer, hope you guys keep having fun with the draft, and yeah, have a great one.